The most charismatic person in the room is usually the one saying the least, because the need to speak is often the first sign of weakness. Most people think charisma is something you're born with, a personality, a gift, a magnetism that you either have or you don't. They're wrong. Charisma is a set of psychological signals, and once you understand them, you can use them without saying a word. Today, we're going deeper than confident body language advice. We're breaking down the dark psychology of silent dominance, why certain people command a room before they open their mouth, and exactly how they do it. Welcome to the Machiavelli laws. Watch any high-status person in a room. They don't fidget. They don't adjust their clothes every 30 seconds. They don't fill silence with nervous laughter or unnecessary movement. They are completely still. And that stillness does something psychological to everyone watching. The brain reads unnecessary movement as anxiety, as insecurity, as someone who needs external validation to feel comfortable. But a person who sits unbothered, unhurried, unshaken, broadcasts one message without speaking. Nothing in this room has power over me. You don't need to perform confidence. You need to stop performing entirely. The moment you stop managing how you appear, you become someone worth watching. Here is a social dynamic most people never notice. When you speak less and explain yourself less, you create a void, and people are psychologically compelled to fill it. Watch a job interview. The nervous candidate keeps talking after answering the question, adding details nobody asked for, justifying himself, filling every gap with noise. The confident one answers, then stops. That pause doesn't signal uncertainty. It signals that he has nothing to prove. Watch what happens when someone tries to read you and can't. They talk more. They lean in. They offer more of themselves, trying to get a reaction you've already decided not to give. You haven't said anything, but you've learned everything. A man who over-explains hands the room a map of his insecurities. A man who says little forces the room to imagine, and people always imagine something more powerful than the truth. 3 tools. No words required. The pause. Before responding to anything, wait 3 seconds. Not out of hesitation, out of pure control. That tiny gap often carries more authority than the words that follow. The gaze. Looking away first is a subconscious signal of submission. Not staring, that is aggression. Steady, calm eye contact that doesn't flinch. It communicates one thing: I am not afraid of you. Space. Confident people don't compress themselves to make others comfortable. They sit fully. They stand squarely. They occupy exactly the space they are entitled to. Shrinking yourself tells the room, I don't fully believe I belong here. Here is what nobody tells you about charisma. People are never drawn to what they fully understand. They are drawn to what they cannot read. Every time you over-explain, justify your decisions, or chase someone's approval, you destroy your own magnetism. Because explaining yourself is a form of begging, and you cannot be magnetic and desperate at the same time. Say less. Do more. Let your presence speak before your words do. Become the screen upon which people project their fascination, and they will find you more compelling than anyone who ever tried to impress them. Here is your challenge. For the next 24 hours, speak 50% less than usual. Don't explain yourself. Don't fill the silence. Just observe. Watch how people treat you differently once they can no longer read you. Because the people who command the most attention are usually the ones who never asked for it. What situation makes silence hardest for you? Comment below. Let's solve it.